How long?
How much is this going to MSRP for?
They haven't announced that yet. They just announced the product. Now, my other question is, how long before they incorporate this into some sort of video gamey thing?
Sleep simulator.
Sleep simulator. I want to play the shit out of that.
Unlock your sleep achievements.
Like,
oh man, I have rolled him over.
like you sync it with your Wii U, and then it's like, oh, this RPG you're playing. Oh, you had a very restful night of sleep last night. All your party members are healed.
Oh, or even better, extra bonus XP and stuff. Yeah, they could incorporate it if it's just like there.
I just think it's fucking dumb.
It's not. It's sort of dumb. It's like almost just as dumb as like the Wii balance board and shit like that. It's just more junk. But I guess if it really works, I guess it could be interesting. I don't know.
I want to see one. Like, personally, I want to see what this is all
Caleb's
about.
not here, so I'm trying to be optimistic.
All right, let's move on. Holiday 2014. It's upon us.
Wait.
Well,
Wait, before you
I'm
move,
waiting.
I gotta. So, because we were talking about Nintendo, and I gotta pick on Nintendo a little bit because I'm a little bit mad at them because they dropped the ball hard.
Oh no!
And
What have they done?
there's some games on the Wii U Virtual Console store that I can't get on my 3DS, and I don't understand why.
Because they're Wii U Virtual Console games.
Yeah, except that they're ROMs of freaking games like Castlevania Dracula X and Aria of Sorrow and Circle of the Moon.
I was looking at that and wondering the same thing, actually.
Harmony of Dissonance, which were... Alright, Dracula X wasn't handheld, but the other two were, so why didn't they get ported to 3DS?
That's the question everybody's asking.
It's just the 3DS too much.
No, everybody's asking why the Game Boy Advance games are available on the Wii U, but not the 3DS.
On the fucking Wii U, and not the 3DS. Because I got hopeful because I heard about it. I just caught, like, you know, when you're just skimming through your Facebook feed, and I caught Virtual Console and Aria of Sorrow, and I lost my shit for like exactly 2 seconds, and I was looking through this, you know, looking in the store on the 3DS, and there was no such animal. And I was...
I know why.
Super pissed.
I have the answer. I have the answer to life.
What's that?
Nintendo doesn't want money.
Yeah, Nintendo doesn't want my money, apparently, because if they wanted my $5, that shit would be in my hands.
You know what the sad part about that is, though? The ambassadors got Game Boy Advance games for the during the ambassador program.
But they were shitty.
That Metroid game is awesome. It's one of the best Metroid games they've released.
Alright, the Metroid game is okay.
It's the only Game Boy Advance game available on the 3DS.
Yeah, but that was they dropped the ball on the ambassador program hard too. So,
right.
But that was my pet peeve of today because I got super excited because I thought I was going to be able to play some Aria of Sorrow on my 3DS, and not so much.
And you were just slapped in the face.
I was, and then I got even more hype because I saw about Dracula X, and again, not available on my 3DS.
Well,
but yeah, that's my Nintendo dropping the ball this week.
You have the same gripes everybody else does. Why the fuck are Game Boy Advance games not available on 3DS? Everybody has them. We all want them. So, all right, let's talk about how.
Nintendo's just like, fuck you, you're retarded.
Right. Let's talk about Holiday 2014. It is upon us. It is. Call of Duty comes out this Tuesday. Unless you reserve from GameStop, then it comes out this Monday.
Can you pick it up Monday during the day?
Yeah, you can pick it up Monday during the day.
Do I have to pre-order, or do I have to...
You have to pre-order, yep.
Because... Oh, well, then I'm going to go pre-order that shit tomorrow. Just so I can get it on Monday.
So what are the big titles this year?
Oh my god. Yeah, but like a lot of them have already come out. Like, there's been a bunch of games that have come out in the last 2 to 3 weeks.
Right. So what are the big
Huge titles.
What are the huge titles this year?
Everything.
No, not everything.
Call of Shitty's releasing a game at some point.
Yep, we just talked about
Call of Juarez, the Mexican Call of Duty, Call of Juarez.
No, Call of Shitty.
I like Call of Duty. I'm gonna ask for that for
Are
Christmas.
you picking this up?
I'm gonna ask for it for Christmas.
You're not getting it right away.
I'm not allowed to buy every game that I want because it leaves people nothing to buy for me. So I will be asking for that for Christmas.
Because then Chris is that asshole that asks for $200 things for Christmas.
Well, I'm allowed to ask you for $200
I think me
things.
and Chris are very similar.
No, it's not, but that's what I mean. Like, then you sit there and then you feel like a jerk because then, like, your parents are like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? And you're like, in your head, you're like, oh, I don't want to ask for this big, stupid, expensive thing because then they feel shitty.
No, I think this year what I'm going to try and ask for is a desk. But that's just me. I want a new desk. I want a new desk and I want a new monitor. Those are the two things that I want.
Desk too. I don't need a new monitor. We're not that similar, Chris.
I have a monitor from 2004.
Well, if I don't get a new computer soon, you can have my monitor because it's sitting there doing nothing. I mean, I really like it, but I don't have a computer, so...
Okay, so what are the big games of this holiday? Let me pull up a list.
Back on topic.
Yeah.
I'd say Sunset Overdrive's one of Microsoft's big ones, along with Master
Is,
Chief Collection.
Agreed.
Not to sound like really off the times, does Smash still have to come out on the Wii U?
Yep.
Or is that still...
Yep. That is...
Yes.
Okay, that's like the biggest thing I know of.
In my opinion, it's between that and Call of Duty as the two biggest games this holiday.
Dragon Age. OMF.
Yeah, people are freaking out over Dragon Age 2, but I think just over the like mass audience appeal of Smash, I think Smash is going to take it.
Smash. Let's see. There's Smash. There's Call of Duty. There's Sunset. There's
Far Cry 4.
Far Cry 4. Assassin's Creed Unity. There's huge hype behind that right now.
I think this if Assassin's Creed here fails, Assassin's Creed may go away for a while.
Which would be just a tiny bit nice, but it does look kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna pick it up, the French one, because French.
I'm picking up the French one as well because next gen.
Because next gen, yeah. Would you consider Persona Q a big game?
I wouldn't. If it was Persona 5,
it does come out at the end of November.
It's kind of niche, it seems.
It is Persona. They're making Persona everything now.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Its interest seems a little more...
The new Pokemon, I think that could categorize. Those always sell, like, extremely well.
Yeah, they do always sell. And they're good presents.
They are, and they're not expensive. Like, $40 is...
I mean, like, back in the day, I got Pokemon as a Christmas present, so...
Yeah. So, that's...
Tells you blue.
That's definitely a thing.
Yep, me and Dawn were trying to decide which Pokemon game she was getting and which one I was.
Oh yeah, we were trying, and we both kind of don't want red, which is bad because usually we pick opposite colors so we can trade with each other. But Omega Ruby or whatever the fuck does not look super awesome, and it's exclusive Pokemon.
The Crew, a racing game that won't suck dick like that other racing game that's still not out for free because it's a piece of shit.
That Crew's not this year.
And is it not December 2nd? It says here.
I thought it got pushed back.
Yeah,
it got pushed back even more?
Yeah, it did.
I don't know. I could be misinformed.
Yeah, the Crew's not coming out till next year.
Okay. And I think that's it.
Or maybe, or I don't know. Actually, Wikipedia still has the Crew on here.
I could. There was something I had wanted to play that got pushed back, and I can't even remember what it was right now.
I think that's it, Chris. Like, really, there's not a lot left.
Far Cry 4, Dragon Age Inquisition, World of Warcraft, Warlords of Draenor is a huge game this holiday. Halo, Assassin's Creed, both of them. I'm looking through. Like we said, COD, Sunset Overdrive,
Halo. You say Halo?
Yeah, Master Chief. Little Big Planet 3, I think, is going to be a somewhat big game. Bayonetta 2's been a huge game thus far.
Oh yeah, I did buy that, but I'm trying to play through the first one first. I guess that's why I didn't talk about it.
The Evil Within's a huge game. Borderlands, the pre-sequel for last gen. Alien Isolation,
Which I do want to get. Alien Isolation, yeah.
There was something. Oh, Destiny came out already. Like, there's a.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
there's a lot of games. How do you think
there was quite a bit? Yeah.
How do you think this compares to last year's holiday season?
Way better. Remember last year was when when we got our Xbox Ones and stuff, and there was a lot of nothing.
Yeah, there was nothing to play on.
It was pretty quiet. Like there was some stuff, but it was fairly quiet from what I remember. So this is definitely like not even just a step up. This is huge compared to last year.
That usually kind of happens that way, though. Like, the year the console comes out, it's kind of like, la 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 la, it trickles along, and then, like, once the developers figure out what to do with the technology is when just all the games come. Sometimes it takes even longer. Like, the 3DS, I feel like it was really slow for a really long time.
Yeah, the 3DS is just...
And then just, like, all the games.
Yeah, 3DS is a monster truck now.
Well, last year was what? Grand Theft Auto 5, BioShock Infinite. There's a bunch of stuff last year.
Yeah, not to say there was nothing good last year, but I mean, it feels like there's been a lot more this year. Just because of because the new consoles have been out for more than 5 minutes.
Right, of course. Well, it's been a year. But
Speaking of which, it's been a year. I need to renew my PS Plus. What happens if it expires?
You lose access to all your games until you go over.
Well, once I go back, I still have the access
you still
to
have
them.
all of them. Yep.
That's so weird. They hold your shit hostage even though you paid for it.
No. It's stuff you don't pay for. PS Plus, the free stuff.
Oh, I see. I was like, wait a minute. That's kind of not cool. I'm not down with that. Don't hold my games hostage because you want my membership.
Yeah, there really wasn't. There was a whole lot of nothing last year. Like I'm looking at.
There was some really good standout stuff, but there was a whole lot of nothing, like, as I said.
As a whole, like, not too many great games last year.
Mm-hmm.
But all right, what do you guys think was the best holiday for gaming?
What does that even mean?
Like, what year do you think had the best games?
I think the year Skyrim came out was pretty big.
Yeah.
I can't remember what year that was, but there was a lot of stuff that year. A lot.
2012, I think. Either 2012 or 2011, one of those two.
I have to, in my opinion, 1998 is the best year for gaming when it comes to the holiday season.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm glad you remember every game that came out in 98, Chris.
Metal Gear Solid, Resident Evil 1, Fallout 2.
No. Stop. You can't read a fucking list, you cheater.
am not reading a list.
You can't read a fucking list,
I'm not
you
reading
cheater.
a list.
Yeah,
I
right. You're
not
so
reading
full
a
of
list.
shit, you piece of shit. You're so full of shit.
I'm not reading a list. It's the year that
the
Ocarina of...
shit spewing out of your face right now.
It's the year...
The shit that's spewing out of your face right now is unbelievable. It's just reeks.
It's the year Ocarina of...
Put your list away.
It's the year Ocarina of Time came out. I don't have a list up. Those are the 4
You
games.
hate Ocarina of Time.
No, I don't. I hate Majora's
You
Mask.
You said, fuck Ocarina of Time. I hate that 3D shit. I only play the old Zelda games because I'm a Ganon. I'm the bad guy from that game.
No.
Hey, you know what's awesome? 1997, because that's when Symphony came out.
Oh, put your list away. I can hear the shit spewing out of your mouth. You're a piece of shit.
Oh.
Yeah, Dawn.
Yeah, because I totally have a list up. No, the only reason well, that's not the only reason I remember that. I remember that because friggin' me and Chris had a debate about it on our old podcast. And that's probably why Chris remembers that shit.
That is why I remember 1998, because we talked about this on Geek Talk Radio, and I was like, Wait,
We had a debate.
98 was the year that Ocarina came out? Wait, what else came out that year? Oh, wait, Metal Gear Solid came out that year? Fallout 2 came out that year? Half-Life came out in 98?